Hi everyone, or anyone. So, how are you? It's been a good bit of time since I've streamed on YouTube, which is mostly just due to the fact that work has been nuts for me recently. But at the same time, I've also been streaming on Twitch, which my Twitch is also Wirelump, same spelling and everything. But that's where I've been mostly, is doing that. And I will be doing some more Road to the Platinum with Hollow Knight, trying to get that done as of right now. Because I've been just... What I've been doing on Twitch, I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition on hard mode to try and get that done. And now I'm going to be playing it on Nightmare because I'm almost... This is legit the only... this is the only trophy I don't have in this. Yeah, that's fine. But, this is the only trophy I do not have for Dragon Age Inquisition, is completing it on Nightmare. So I'm going to be working towards that. But the main reason I'm doing this is, so, just pull back the curtain a bit, is... Growing up, I had a problem with self-harm, so trigger warning for anyone who has to deal with that. I had an issue with it, and all my current tattoos are representative of how I've grown and changed, but they're all covering, like, the scars I have. Well, the last tattoo I plan on getting on my arm in this situation is going to get rid... Well, it's not going to get rid of. It's going to be covering my final, like, scars on my arm. So completing this will be in a situation of... It'll be me moving on from that. Which I'm happy to say, like...
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
Like, it feels really good for me to be able to say that I'm finally, like, moving on from all of that and all of that. But, yeah, so that's... And I want to get this done as, like, a character I've always, like, I'm trying to think how to word this. So, this character right here, the reason I tried doing this, but, like, this hard mode run before, and it didn't work out for me. But the reason I named my character Faden is just due to the simple fact of, in Dragon Age Origins, I made this character, and that was the name that it gave me. And it was just a unique name that just stood out to me, that I was like, you know what? That's amazing. I want that. Like, so, Dragon Age Origins, well, not every elf, the elf mage I made, that was Faden. Dragon Age 2 came along, I was like, eh, it's alright. Dragon Age Origins came along, I got Faden back. In the actual Dungeons and Dragons campaign, I made Faden again. And it's gonna sound super cheesy, but Faden as a character has become like part of me, like as a whole. Which, yeah, sounds really like corny and all this and that, but I love the character himself.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
You think I'm responsible?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need him, Cassandra.
She has every right to be pissed off.
So what happens now?
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me. But then...
Go to the Ford Camp, Liliana. I will take him to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
Cassandra Pentagast, my girl.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion of the Conclave.
An explosion can do that.
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark
Oh, which I should probably mention.
and it is killing you.
The
It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much
the
time.
reason I brought up the whole tattoo thing is because I'm getting a Dragon Age inspired tattoo, which is the mark of the Grey Warden from Inquisition.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach. Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
Wake up! It's the end of the world!
Oh, snap. But I think I know the right, like, quest to do in this in order to,
Pulses are coming faster now.
like, do this. Like,
The
easiest way
larger
to
the
do
breach
this.
grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Alright, yep.
Everything farther.
Oh god. The shade. And like I usually go with a mage build in this game, but for me personally it is more beneficial to do a two-handed warrior. I know what I'm doing. Like, it's more beneficial for me to do a two-handed warrior than a mage. And I plan on going the path of like the Templar,
It's over.
just because it helps a
Drop your
lot
weapon.
later on.
Now!
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. I should remember you agreed to come willingly. Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now. There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage. Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
I just realized I've been muted that entire time. But did I explain the tattoo before or after? No. So the reason the tattoo is going to be the Grey Warden symbol specifically the one from Inquisition. But the reason I am... So, on stream I'm going to point out that the first trophy I got, which was finishing the prologue, it is the first one you can get, was finished on June 1st of 2017. I've been playing Dragon Age Inquisition on PlayStation 4 since 2017, and I still haven't gotten the platinum on it. But, I'll say this, it was before I actually started trying to get platinums in games. Oh, this is going much worse than on hard. Oh well. Starting off, it's always difficult. Cassandra, please help. I'm doing very poorly with just you and me. Okay. I get my other two characters up here.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
But I'm going to...
You'll see soon. We must help them.
I'm gonna make sure to... I'm trying to think of how to word it. I'm going to be spending a lot of time, probably off stream, just getting like supplies, because I'm going to be upgrading like spells and everything. Well, not spells, potions and things of that sort, because it'll make my life like 100 times easier whenever, like, say, a regeneration potion. If I'm standing near teammates, it not only does it heal me, it heals them.
What did you do? I did nothing. The credit is yours. You mean this? Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag along.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Then I owe you my thanks. Thank me if we manage to close the breach without killing you in the process. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. Road ahead.
We must move quickly.
Okay. Also, for now, I will not be able to give a decent answer on
Demons ahead.
when I'll be streaming,
brought me now, Seeker?
just due to the fact that I don't even know my own schedule that well, because my work has kind of just been not doing a great job with giving me like livable hours, I would call them, which is just like, hey, because I've been working like super random hours and I keep asking them to like straighten out my hours at least some, because the way that everything is currently set up, they are like not giving me time to like do anything, which, yeah, it's not that great of a thing to say, but at the same time I'm kind of just like, what does she do with this? So I would say, like, if, say, like a grocery store opens at a certain amount of time, like, I have to go in like super early. Like, I don't have much of a life, I would say, because the hours they have me working are always like, I start in the middle of the day, then I don't get home until the super dead of the night. So it's like, I have my mornings, and that's really it. Which, for like my friends who know me personally know that that's not really that great for me. Oh god. Like, I think my last day off was Sunday, and I wouldn't even say I got a day off, because I had family things going on. Like, me personally, I count a day off as like a day to myself, which I don't get anymore, because I work for, like, I'm not a janitor, but I do work for like a company that, like, they always, like, we clean. And because of that, like, as of right now, a lot of like companies that we clean for are like, oh, we're doing like spring cleaning. So I'm usually sent to different like places, and I'm constantly like at odds with things like that.
What do you mean by cross paths?
Like,
I mean that I offer
like,
shared knowledge. Only to be attacked
they always say like, oh, we're gonna try and get you.
Can't you elves just play
We're gonna
nice
try and
for
give
once?
you like 2 days off a week. They didn't
Are you doing all
they
right?
didn't follow through on that last week, because they gave me but 2 days off. Then they were like, oh, hey, no, you have to come in anyway. Someone called off.
Are you innocent?
We're not giving you a choice here, though.
That'll get you
And
every
this
time.
week,
Should have spun a story.
they
That's what you would have.
moved around my entire schedule, and were like, oh, hey, guess what?
Prone to result in premature execution.
You're now, oh, what was it? I'm trying to think of how to word this. They kind of screwed me over, because, like, I'm covering for one of the guys that's part of the company. I don't mind that. But then they were like, okay, he's coming back, and there's 2 days where he'll be back. I'm like, okay. So am I going to get either one of those off? Their answer was, oh, there's a chance. Which the only reason they said, oh, there's a chance is because it lets them be not the bad guy whenever it turns out, yeah, you're going to be working like 9-10 hour days. You're going to be working like a 9-10 hour day on one, and the other one you're barely getting any hours. And personally, I would rather take the day off because I officially have no idea when my next day off is, and my job doesn't give two shits.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us!
Oh my gosh. And it doesn't help that also that these guys, like, I'm the first one, like, because my character is the one that, like, makes it up first, because that's the one I'm controlling and, you know, leader of the pack. They usually attack me first. Like, everything does. I know all this. Do I want the riposte? I want charging bowl.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, ladies.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
We will do no such thing. Ah, here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
Ooh.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead. We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Come on, come on, come on. Go.
How many rifts are there?
We must seal it if we are to get past!
Quickly then!
Oh geez. Nope. Not dealing with that. Oh, I should probably have YouTube open. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it dead? Okay, it's dead. Not following YouTube. Welcome back to the return stream. I'm gonna have to change Faden's face because it's kinda wonky.
Works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to
Like, his face is like too long.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's
No, I'm
duty.
not.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
I can't promise anything,
See,
but I'll try my best.
I wish YouTube had like the same thing as Twitch, where
The temple should be clear.
you just had
We are
a
gonna try to meet you.
a stream
Then we
manager,
best move quickly.
so that way it
Give us
didn't
time,
show that I
Commander.
was watching my own stream. Because it says 2 people are watching, but I know it's you, but the other one is me, and I hate that it does that. Although you did miss, you missed my entire rant about my job.
And our soldiers.
This won't refill my supplies.
They say a woman.
Ain't good. Soulless. At one point is 1 point. But no, I haven't reached the boss fight yet. Almost there. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoops. No. Put that on.
And the rift behind you. No
Yeah,
one
the
will
boss
see
fights in this are gonna be few and far between, unlike Hollow Knight, because that game's like based around boss fights. Oh, look at all these dead bodies. They all dead. Going.
Reach is a long way up.
Ah, a little under 35
You're
minutes.
here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'm not sure how to even start.
Yeah, 35 minutes.
No. This rift
Um,
is the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Yeah, so
Then
far
let's
you
find a way
missed
out. And be careful.
the conclave blowing up, which is the building that we're standing in.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth.
Bro, you don't even need to know how long this woman's
What
name
are we
is.
hearing?
At a guess,
She has so many surnames.
who created the breach?
Why are you mad? Oh, yeah.
You know
Yeah,
this stuff
we're
is
standing in
deadly.
a giant,
I see it, Varric.
rubble of a, building.
Magic could have drawn on Lyrium beneath the temple.
And the only time you get to see it is whenever you start a new game.
Whatever you do, don't touch it.
I don't even think I included that in the stream, did I?
The sacrifice still.
Keep saying, yeah.
Someone help me!
No, the stream starts like just a few seconds after the explosion, so you actually don't even get to see it if you would rewind. Why does it look like you're wearing makeup? I just need to get through this, get to my war table, go to the Black Emporium, and change the face. Because it is going to be bugging me if that jacked up face is what I'm going to be looking at the entire game.
Most holy called out to you, but
I know, Cassandra. Shit happens, okay?
What's going on here?
run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
Man, fuck you, dude.
You were there! Who attacked?
Okay.
And the divine, is she?
Who?
Was this
Cassandra.
vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Why am I wearing makeup? Why is that even an option?
This rift is not sealed, but it is closed.
Like,
Albeit
no,
temporary.
it's not even
I
makeup.
believe that
It's the
with the
fact
mark,
that he
the rift
looks
can
like
be
he's just wearing a
and then sealed
metric
properly
fuck
and
ton of
safely.
eyeliner.
However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That
God.
means demons! Stand ready!
Okay, I'll take her to the party quest. I like that. I like to call this one quest in particular the party quest because you're literally just going to a party. And they read out her entire name, and she gets so fed up with it, she just yells, "Get on with it." God, I love the demon designs in these games.
We must strip its defenses, wear it down.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. That should take it all away. Yep,
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
Groot. Why are you saying Groot? Uh-oh. Yes, focus on the soldier. Yes. No. No. Don't look at me. Sweet Jesus. Oh no. Oh no, that's gonna hit. Go. Oh, okay.
More coming through the
Oh,
rift.
from this guy. Oh, fuck. I forgot these little dudes spawn. Who went down? Oh. The eventual healer went down. But he's not a healer yet. I'm gonna try not to, but I made a mistake of, you know, forgetting a specific thing of this, which was, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, he's chasing me. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Nope, 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 don't do that, don't do that. Where's Cassandra? Get up. Oh boy. This is nightmare mode. Well, nightmare difficulty. It's terrible. Oh no. I healed the wrong person. I did not want to heal her. Oh my gosh, the demon spawned. Like, the moment I went to try and do that, all the demons spawned. Because that would have been really helpful to have. Oh my gosh, they lunged so far. And I'm out of healing potions because I accidentally healed Cassandra. Yeah, I don't have all, like, my usual stuff right now that, like, makes this game a little easier. Oh no. Oh my gosh, of course it didn't finish. Come on. Get up, Soulless. Why not what? Oh, why don't I have, everything I usually have? Because what I usually have, I get through, leveling up throughout the game. So, like, Soulless, the other elf dude in the party, he would be a healer. But as of right now, I don't have that because I just started the game and, alright, Cassandra's up. My entire team standing again. Okay. Not good. Not good. Oh my gosh. Wait, Varric, why are you standing so close? You have a bow. Oh no. I will say that is the most frustrating part about... Oh no. Oh, great. I don't even have a barrier ready, so I'm going to get messed up the moment he tries to hit me. I don't need to know what AoE stuff is. Oh my gosh. Knew that was coming. If only I hadn't accidentally used that heal on Cassandra, I might be able to make it through this. That might do it. Oh, thank God, I won.
Now, seal the rift.
I won.
Do it.
Barely. I didn't die. Oh, jeez. Who told you Soulless was evil? Was it me? It was probably me, wasn't it? Did I tell you Soulless was evil? I feel like this is something I would have told you. Why do I look like Benedict Cumberbatch? Why do you think he was evil? Who told you that?
Oh.
Who told you this?
I didn't know you were awake.
Was it me?
I
I'm
swear.
pretty sure it was me.
Is this another prison?
No. I mean, I don't think so.
Then where am I? Tell me.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing.
Um...
I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven.
Do you want me to tell you now? Because it is the biggest spoiler in the entire
Just like the
game.
mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
And the danger is over.
The breach is
Because
still in the
it's
sky, but
more
that's what they
complicated
say.
than just, yes,
I'm certain
he's
Lady
evil or no,
Cassandra
he
wants to know
isn't.
you've wakened. She said, at once,
And where is she?
in the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
So, basically, the whole, gist of the situation is Solus is not evil, but he's not good. He essentially manipulates the entire game from behind the scenes to make it so I don't think how to word this. Kinda. It just depends on how you view it. Because he's one of the ancient elven gods. You can't tell, but I am doing air quotes right now. He's an ancient elven god. And quotes around god. Because you learn that the elven gods were actually just extremely powerful mages. And so it turns out that he is Fenrir the Dread Wolf, who defied all the other gods, and he's the reason that there is a barrier between magic, between like the realm of magic and the realm of the waking world. But he intends to
Disregard that and leave us.
he's essentially just
You walk a dangerous
he's trying to free the elves from all the enslavement, but he's also admits that what he's doing could completely destroy the world.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did.
You absolutely are.
No.
One of these times I'll have to get my friend Luna on stream with me, because her and I delve deep. Her and I have been like huge Dragon Age fans. So if there's something I can't answer, she may be able to. Just like if there's something she can't answer, I may be able to. Her and I work good as a team whenever it comes to this.
All a coincidence.
And I always give her, and we always make the joke that one or two of us are one of us is a Templar sympathizer, or the other one is like in love with the Templars.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen.
Because both of us think that the mages really don't deserve all the shit that they go through.
Only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
There is a character
Help us fix this
who
before
I
it's too late.
cannot stand in the slightest whatsoever, but because she is a mage and her head is so far up her ass, because she's like, oh, well, mages need to be under control. But literally everything she does is to be put in a spot of power. She doesn't care about the mages. She doesn't care about the mages. She cares about, like, having control. There's a literal scene in the game where you get to learn everyone's greatest fear, and hers is being irrelevant. How the fuck are you scared of being irrelevant? No one fucking likes her. So about the other woman. Which one? Because there were two there. Also, on Spotify, I have the Dragon Age Inquisition soundtrack, and I listen to that on a regular basis. The one wearing the hood, or the one wearing like the really nice dress? Yes, what? There are two women there. I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, Leliana. What about her? There's a motherfucking title screen, baby. Hells yeah. I know, that's Leliana. What about her? In Dragon Age Origins, which is the first game, the character I had, that version of Faden actually did marry Leliana. Actually, it depended on the playthrough, because sometimes he married a different character who shows up later in this game. So these are slow. What do you mean, what's slow? Oh, do you mean the chat? Or do you mean the, like the videos behind? Yep. Yeah, I feel like it'd be going like a lot faster if I put the whole thing on my screen, like how I did it in my oh my god, going back to my fucking Undertale video, but it shrinks the screen, and I'm not playing on a big I'm not playing like on a massive TV, but I'm playing on the TV where it's small enough that it would actually be difficult for me to play. Okay.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentecost might try to acquire suitable cavalry from Master Denner.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Habit, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
It doesn't really matter in the long run.
But also, if you send a message whenever you do, I want you to watch the top right hand corner of your screen, because it'll show you that when your message shows up, and the video has to be at where that pops up, if that makes sense. I'm just kind of skipping through his dialogue because it's not like story relevant. Modify, yeah. Let's throw some of that on. Booyah. Yes, I do. Alright. Can I modify... Oh, I can only put a rune on this.
You need something? Let me know. You need something?
Have some armor made. I don't have enough of anything to make the armor. Okay, so whenever you send a message, the way I know that I got it is in the top right hand corner of my screen. And unless the video is caught up to where I'm at, then in the chat the message won't appear. Like the video has to be caught up to where I got that notification. I'm sorry if that's confusing. But like I said, throw up a message, watch the right hand corner of your screen, and that's how long it takes for it to show up on to appear in my chat. Like right there, I just got it, and now it just showed up. I'm just collecting some iron now to fill that requisition. I'm also going to have to get a new controller soon, because that is not supposed to happen. I don't know why he's walking so weird. Yeah, essentially. Oh my gosh. Oh hey, look at the Druffalo. Oh, there's that logging stand. No, now I have hiccups. Yeah, this is gonna sound... I don't know how this is gonna sound, but Faden is literally like a character that, if I could choose to be them instead, I kind of model them, so I would want to be them. And his design from Dragon Age Origins is roughly exactly the same as he is currently. How much iron do I have? Let's see. Yep, I want that. I need as much health as I can get. And like I said, I think I'm gonna be changing what his face looks like because it just looks off to me.
I'm a good writer. And
Let me rephrase that. I'm gonna be changing the shape of his face because it looks off to me. Like, his actual face is not changing. Need something? I'm going. Alright. I'll let you know. Will I be doing any more boss fights? See, I don't think many boss fights are going to be happening, because, like I said, this isn't... Boss fights are not like this game's bread and butter.
Does it trouble you?
Nope.
I wish I could get rid of it.
We have need of it yet.
So you've mentioned.
What's important is you've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the Mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly you have something in mind.
We do. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Hunk of a
Only
man.
for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atisham.
First person I romanced.
You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
Second
My
overall
position here
character I
involves
romanced throughout the
defeating
entire
us.
Dragon Age series.
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your Mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Hated to call it in Dragon Age 1 and 2. Dragon Age Inquisition, he makes up for all
I
of it.
still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that Mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition.
It's okay, Colin. I forgive you.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, are harboring you.
Chancellor
The
Roderick's
next
doing,
big
no doubt.
boss fight
It limits our options.
would
Approaching the
technically
mages or
be
Templars for
the
help.
quest
Courage
in
the
Hushed
outcome.
Whispers, which is...
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they
In
may
Hushed
bury you.
Whispers, that is
There is
the
something
quest
against
to
you.
side with
Chantry cleric
the
by the name
mages
of Mother
and
Giselle
let
has asked to
and
speak to you.
forget
She
about
is
the
not
Templars.
far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance
Because-
could be invaluable.
Even though it'd be probably easier to
Let's
play
see what
as,
she has to say.
because I'm going to be playing as a Templar, but to join with the Templars, it
Look for
might
other
be
opportunities
easier
to
that
expand
way.
the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
I would never forgive myself for siding with them.
Extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime,
Like, you get
let's
a
think of
trophy
other
for siding with
I
them
won't leave
one
this up
time.
to the Herald.
I literally think I did that, saved the game after I got the... No, I beat the quest. Saved... How did I do that? No, I saved, beat the quest, then I went back and I redid the entire thing. Except I did the mage quest line because in good conscience I cannot side with Templars. the only game where the entire time I played on the side of the Templars was Dragon Age 2. And I hated myself for it. What's up, Mother Giselle? Alright. Alright. Let's see. Gotta go. No. Let's try to hire just no one's concerns. I need to contact my clan right fucking now.
To work?
Because I don't want my clan to die.
Let's see what we have.
Let's go with...
Let us begin.
Okay. I'm not going to Redcliffe yet because I need to change my face shape because I think it looks stupid. And now, we get to meet one of my favorite characters.
Send my regards to the Lady Ambassador. Her ancestor visited the Emporium in the Blessed Age. I sold her a candle mounted with the severed hand of a first acolyte of Razikel.
Yeah, it's not on the Antiquarium. Where is it at? He has a mini polar bear here.
I wonder, do the Montiliers still have it in their possession? I should like to see it again.
Yeah, but if you look right now, if you just check your screen, look at the little tiny bear. I forget what its name is, though. Because he actually does say what its name is. And he tells you to be careful around it. Because, the amount of work someone put into it. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think this is one, because, like, it's, like, this one's, like, too flat, this one's too long, this one's just, like, it's filled out just right. Also, I thought I did it. Oh, I hit circle whenever I did that. I didn't want Faden to have any scars. There we go. There we go. Later, Xenon. I'm sure I'll be back.
We received a shipment of invisible nugs the other day.
Invisible nugs? Seriously? Oh, it's a Fennec and a Nug, and both are trying to leave. You just need to, well, just do you. Find a voice that you like. Because this isn't, like, my normal speaking voice. whenever I stream. I actually talk in a pitch higher than I usually do. No, you cannot have my voice. But yeah, no joke, this isn't my actual normal speaking voice. Huh. Huh. Oh. I don't know. I talk in a higher pitch. Because... So, fun fact, and this is just for future endeavors, if I ever have any. This is not my normal speaking voice. I actually, this is the voice I use whenever I was, whenever I worked at a gas station. This is the voice I used. Actually, any, public service job I did whenever I had to deal with people, this is how I talked. Because, I would talk like this because it is easier for... It makes me just a little more approachable because I just raise my voice up that tiny bit, and people are like, I don't know, like, some people actually prefer my voice like this.
The Inquisition cannot remain.
However, whenever I talk normally, this is the normal, like, tone of my voice. Like, it's not much of a change, but, like, people who have heard me talk can, like, tell, like, there's a significant difference between my normal speaking voice, which is this, and my service speaking voice, which is this.
Is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
It may not really it may not really come through. Oh, so I'm guessing you hearing one right after the other really puts it in perspective, doesn't it? Yeah. So this deeper speaking, like this deeper voice is my normal speaking voice. This is my normal tone. This is how I talk to everyone. But whenever I have gone on dates using I call it my salesman voice. And then, like, later on, like, after, like, we get to, like, probably, like, halfway through the date, and my tone just completely shifts to, like, this lower tone. They're just like,
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with them.
Yeah. I tend to, thankfully, using either tone does not hurt my throat at all. One does, like, make my mouth dry out a bit quicker, which is this, but that's fine. It's not a big deal.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montilier.
Thank you. Let us hope so.
I'm glad you love both.
Agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much
Also,
work to do before the day is done.
Fun fact about the continent being called Thetis, it's an acronym. Because it actually stands for it's the Dragon Age setting. Thetis. And if you have a question on how that works, I will gladly send you a picture of it. Well, I won't send you a picture, I'll just type it out in the chat. Well, I'm trying to think on how I guess there are times where I will do like a lower pitch to do like certain characters. Yeah, cause this is how I would talk whenever I would read for Grimm, and I would always use like this tone because, you know, Grimm being like the dark character he is, I kind of figured in my head this is how I thought he would sound, is this dark kind of like brooding presence that looms over you, that you're not sure whether or not you can trust him or not. And the easiest way I can say about like doing a voice like this is I kind of just, I don't know. I have no idea. I've met some girls who they know how to do a deep voice. But yeah, I think the easiest way to put it is I close up my throat a bit, which I cannot do this voice for long because it actually makes it very hard to breathe. But that's how I personally like can like go down like in pitch, is doing that. Now I need to take a drink and I need to stop doing this.
I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Oh, and that joke, Varric has a book series called Hard in Hightown.
Situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
I grew up here.
That's why like I can do it for like some, like if I'm reading lines, I can like do that. But what I just did, where I just kept talking with it, it's like people who like I know there are some voice actors who like they have certain voices that they do that like they can't do for like long stretches at a time. Like I think a good example is the guy who does the English voice acting for Goku, who whenever they did I think it was Super Saiyan 3, because how much he had to scream, he passed out. But yeah, I'm fine. I can do that voice. I just need to make sure I don't like do it for an extended period of time, because that's whenever it can become detrimental to me. Yeah, that is a true story of the guy who does the voice of Goku. Is the first time they ever revealed Super Saiyan 3 in the Boo saga. He passed out whenever they were doing like the transformation scene, because essentially this in the scene he's just screaming the entire time, like powering up, and doing that for an extended period of time is not healthy. And he passed out because he was, you know, screaming for like minutes on end. But you gotta give it to him. That's some dedication right there. Oh, he is. That was way back. That was a long time ago, and he still does the voice of Goku. But yeah, he's okay. You know what? I'm not going up there just yet. Also, going back and going through my streams, I realized that like moments whenever I go and talk to myself, that's whenever like I always like if I'm listening, that's where my voice change always is, because I'll be like,
I do not think
oh, I can go up there. Then like I saw something, I'm like, I don't want to go up there just yet. Then it's like, I'm like, oh wait, I'm like, I keep switching between voices. I'm just glad no one brings it up.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
But then again, I don't stream to many people, so that's probably why. That's okay. I'm so happy I finally got a counter. Why would you just stand there? Why did you type is? Ooh.
Be ready. More coming our way.
No. It's never been an issue. Like, even like whenever like I was working. Sorry about that. But no, it was always funny whenever I'd be working and like a friend of mine, like I remember he like we were talking and because it was very obvious whenever I was working because I went down. Oh well. Shit happens. But it was a situation of my friend was like, we were talking and a customer walked in and it was a very noticeable shift whenever like the customer came in on like how my voice sounded. I am so gonna be power leveling in this. Oh man, anything with a shield is such a pain in the ass to deal with. Actually, now that I think about it, like this is how difficult it was on hard. Like the first time I did this. Where like I had like no abilities. Well, no one had any abilities. Like we would go down in like a few hits. Gosh.
That's the end of it.
It better be. Do. I just need to make sure whenever I get the character of Sarah, I don't auto level her because the game for some reason she's a designated archery character. Like whenever you meet her, she's an archery class. But like
Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
Mario theme is... Why is the Mario theme in your head?
Allow them to ease your suffering.
Because what thing I said wasn't the Mario theme.
Be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
What you said to that soldier?
We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I want some of them are
so
hoping to increase their chances.
Whenever I like get bored at work, because one of the things I do, I can with one of the machines I can work with, I can look at my phone while I work,
happened was horrible.
I go back and I watch like old vines, and and one of the ones I saw today was the dude with like the box of Life cereal, and he pours it out, and like, and all that comes out of it is lemons. He's like, well, when life gives you lemons, and it plays the Thomas the Tank Engine theme where it's like dun 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 dun, and it just that's been stuck in my head ever since that happened.
They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now.
But the real question is, do I bring in the character of Vivian into the Inquisition despite her stance on mages? Despite her being a mage and then saying, yeah, well, we need the circle and we need the circle and this and that, even though in all reality she just wants control.
But I will do whatever I can.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Don't bring her in. See, like, I'm tempted to bring her in just for the simple fact of I can get easy XP from her mission. Plus, I can just piss her off the entire time. But yeah, Vivian is also the one that I went on like a whole rant on because I cannot stand her as a character.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for.
Hello, other person watching. How are you today? Feel free to hop in the chat and say hello. Yeah, but in all honesty, I do need as much experience as I can get in this.
Right. That's why.
Of course.
Bandits, demons, mages, and Templars. The refugees are in dire need of help.
Oh man, I'm trying to hold back a sneeze.
More cold weather coming. Villages. Where? I'm sure the apostates. Huh?
Okay. I didn't sneeze. Thank you, though. I lost the urge to sneeze.
You're with the Inquisition.
Oh man. Yeah, the fire remains. I'll fucking handle it later. Let's see. Guess I can go take care of this Fade Rift here. Or I could go, you know what, yep, I know what I'm doing. I'm going and getting Master Dennett right now. Because that is just going to be way, way, way helpful the moment I get him in the Inquisition. my life becomes 100 times easier. Mission-wise, it doesn't really help, like, experience-wise or anything like that. But the moment I get him into the Inquisition, I can have a horse. And I can move a lot faster. And if it sounds like I'm trying to snap my finger's actually itchy, and the way I scratch my finger is I just like put pressure against it and just rub it against my other finger. And there is a goddamn fucking fade rift here. So I'm just gonna travel back down there, refill my my potions and everything, and head back up. I thought just the simple fact of me, you know, liberating the place would have done it. But I guess I can just go fuck myself. Oh man. Come on, motherfucker, come on. Okay, they're level 4, I'm level 3. Let's get this done. Maybe. Bitch. Bitch. Oh. Motherfucker, come on. Where the hell is he going? Sir? Sir, the fighting's back here. I should probably find like a demon slaying as fast as possible. Damn. Oh my gosh. I can attack in such quick succession. Oh my gosh. Everyone is dead. I did not realize how fast everyone died. Go, Varric. Use your tiny legs. Good lord. Oh my gosh. I made it. Gosh. Like I said, this is nuts. Like, the amount of damage I take is insane.
We could make camp here.
Oh boy. Although I will say, I am kind of sad how they handled, after Dragon Age 1, I am sad how they handled potions afterwards. And I am sad with this game on how they handled, like, spells you could equip. Because you can only have 8 at a time. In the original, and I believe Dragon Age 2, you could, like, you had access to all your spells all at once, all the time.
Gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better.
Because, like, the whole thing of Dragon Age 1 is you could combo your spells together. So, like, you could, like, if you powered up a, like, it's like, one of the spells was, like, I think it was, like, Tempest. I think that's what it was called, but it was just essentially just this massive-ass lightning storm. If you used that while powered up and put a blizzard on top of it, it became like a hurricane, essentially. It was a stronger spell. And 4 days... Why do you have to wake up so early? Oh, I leveled up. Oh, I leveled up. Oh... Oh, okay. Hit nudes. Oh, fuck. I need to change that as soon as possible. I cannot keep, like, getting myself... I cannot keep, like, doing that. Which is running in and taunting and have everyone, like, go after me because of it. Oh my gosh. It's dudes with shields. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what? Yeah, those defenders, like, murder you so quickly because no matter what, as long as, like, if you're hitting them in the front, you don't hurt them whatsoever. So, like, legit, like, you have to, like, knock them over every single time, or else you're just going to get destroyed. Oh my gosh. And there's nothing I can do to stop these archers. Now y'all need to, like, help me out and... Come on. Wait, what hit me? Why was it not doing, like, my, like, repose? Or, like, well, my counter is what it's called, I think. Yeah, but, like, his spells are just bouncing off of that dude's shield. Sneak cleared. Oh, bless. Oh, bitch. Well, that's good. This is the strat right here, though. Get nearly killed every single time, then run away. Progress is progress. The Templar encampment's right up there. I have no faith in getting it done, though. Alright, let's go. Oh, they both have fucking shields. Jesus. Man, my stamina regeneration is trash. Oh my gosh. Soulless, you are a ranged character. Do not stand on the front line. No wonder. No wonder she's doing so poorly. Granted, I have no room to talk, but still. Oh my god, we didn't even run in there and kill one of them. Fuck him up. Hurrah.
It can't properly be called a war any longer. It's a free-for-all. Mages against Templars
I get it.
against everyone.
Oh boy. Yep. Templar encampment.
The Templars have secured a position ahead.
Oh my gosh. So many archers. No, 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 Varric. Do not pick anyone up to heal them. That is... Oh my gosh. Yep, I'm about to die here. Whew, still alive. Barely, but I'm still alive. What? It still used that even though it wasn't... Even though I hadn't even done the animation to drink it? It's rough. Okay, I need to change that right now, or else I'm gonna end up getting killed because of it. I'm so used to my one skill being triangle that it is literally... I run in, taunt, and then I'm stuck there for several seconds, unable to move because of it. There we go. some healing in there. All right. Okay. Let's try this again. Taking out the Templar encampment. Hopefully. Because I think that's a somewhat decent chunk of XP to get that done. None of them leveled up. Oh well. Oh, cool. It kept them at the health that they were at. There we go. Am I saying this is a lot easier because everyone was almost dead? No. But I am saying I am happy that it was the case. Now there's just to deal with the mini boss here. You can tell he's a mini boss because he doesn't have a name. Weird. I thought he did. But you can tell he's a mini boss because the number 4 has the little thing beneath it. Shazam. Alakazam. Bada Hammer time. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have done that. And there we go. I don't need that.
Safer on the King's Road now.
We must still deal with the
Alright, cool. That is officially done. Do you want to see a funny sword? Because I'm going to give it to Cassandra because it is hilarious. Give him the spell, and then he's going to get revival, and all will be good. Did you fall asleep? I feel like you fell asleep. Okay. Do you want to see a funny looking sword? Give me 1 second. Something I need to check. Huh, weird. For some reason, some of your comments weren't showing up. Wonder why. But I want you to take a look. Look at this sword. It's a hand called the Swedish Fingers. Yes, it is. I don't. I think it's absolutely silly and I 100% love it. But I never make a sword and shield character, so I never get to use it.
We could make camp here?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm nowhere near the right level to close the rift near the farm. Where the Driftlow roam. Quality puns.
This must be the Horsemaster.
It's not even a pun. It's a play on words. Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
So you're
All
the
right.
Inquisition. Here you're trying to bring order back. High time someone did. Never thought it'd be a Hallow-Rider from the Wildlands, though. Name's Dennett. I served our Lehman for 30 years as Horsemaster.
I don't know how to do that.
You'll have mounts once I know there were...
Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't have any issue with me being an elf. Okay.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
Well,
You tried to ride the course, but
yep. Because I need the XP, so I will just participate in this race. Let's go, Seabiscuit. I don't think I have to have Dennett recruited to get the Bog Unicorn. I think I can just do that anytime, like, once I get the ability to, like, get horses.
nicely done. Fancy another race?
No, it does not. The Bog Unicorn is great. It's a zombie horse with a sword sticking out of its head. That is fantastic. Yeah, well, you disagree all you want. That horse is beautiful. The only time I ever swap it out is after I unlocked a Dracolisk. Oh, no, 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 come on. Oh, I was supposed to jump. I may not, I may fail this. Or not. I may actually have enough time. I'm definitely gonna have to get a new controller because I have to like hold down like the thumbstick and it's actually starting to hurt my thumb. But then again, the only time I ever really need this is whenever I just do her races. Okay, I think this should be the last one. Yeah, this is the final race. Can't afford any scripts in this one. Yeah, like the horse will stop like running and it's not supposed to do that. That's why like you see my character jumping all the time is because I don't like he doesn't like slow down or lose momentum if he's jumping. But if I'm just like trying to like hold the stick forward, he'll like stutter because this controller is starting to go bad essentially. And that's also like it's also like a big factor on why like I don't really do like Call of Duty stuff anymore, because I was working with a controller that wasn't like, it was going bad, so it made everything like 100 times more difficult to do in a game where like, because in a game where you're constantly getting chased by zombies, when you can't run, that makes it extremely difficult whenever there's a specific movement speed for zombies called super sprint, and I can't normal sprint. Also, the Dracolisk only shows up. The only way to get them is to beat a dragon. I don't plan on fighting any of the dragons in this. Alright, cool. That's done. Yeah, like I'm holding my stick forward right now and he's like casually walking, like I'm not really like pushing it forward the entire way.
So you decided to talk about it?
About its recovery.
What you're talking about are the buildings, and even that
See, I don't really play COD much anymore because I don't play for the multiplayer at all. I play exclusively for campaign and the zombies mode.
If you put up a few I've marked good spot.
Alright.
I heard what my man said. It's simple. You deal with the walls, and our farmers will be safe. They're possessed or something.
I'm going to grab all of your elf root because I need it more. And I think I'm going to wrap up this stream once I get a few things done. But yeah, I may get in contact with my friend Luna because I would really like to, because Dragon Age 4 is, it's coming hopefully within the next year or so, and I want to bounce some like talking points off of her and just talk to her about everything, because this is a series both her and I both like love and enjoy. And I will actually be putting a link to her channel in the description, because she streams more often than I do. And oh god, not again.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back
Such
to
a
your
chode.
duties, all of you.
But yeah.
Mages and Templars were already at war with
the Rebel Inquisition.
I have to go in here. No, the Chancellor is not a Templar. He is part of the Chantry, which is like the church in this, which the Templars are a product of. But the whole point of like the the Chantry is to, I'm trying to think of how to word it. Hold on, let me check out my clan. Are they alive? Full armor show the strength of the Inquisition. Unfortunately, it is did not strike him, but lives were lost on both sides. That's just the deal for the okay, cool. My clan is still alive. But they are like a branch of like Templars are a branch of the Chantry that are used to quote keep mages in order, so that way they're not like running wild, destroying shit, getting possessed by demons. One of those things is not like the other. Let's take care of the Terran of Highover. Alright. Colin, that's all you. I'm gonna go get my horse set up. But like I said, I'll be kinda. But yeah, I will be leaving a they couldn't just protect the, I mean, they could, but the whole situation with the mages is actually like super like, I'm trying to think how to word this. It is extremely like yeah, the easiest way to describe it is just a giant gray area, because no one really knows what to do whenever it comes to mages or Templars, because it's a situation of, it is, yes, thank you, it is very complex, because mages just want freedom, which you could be thinking, well, that's not that hard to do, just let them be free. Well, at the same time, you have to understand that it's they have an insane amount of power that, if left unchecked, could be very destructive. Which, you know, that is anything with any power. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Also, look at this dude. Look at this dude. But the whole point of the circles is to train mages to not give in to things like blood magic or demons. But the entire situation gets extremely, like, it becomes like murky water. Because the Templars, yeah, they're there to protect, but they also, like, abuse their power, which causes mages to turn to, like, these forbidden, like, uses of magic, like blood magic, in order to be free. You're so cool. Look at that sword. Look at that zombie horse. I'm going to call you Tim Tim. But yeah, that's like the whole thing between mages and Templars. It simplified by a ton.
Well, at least you won't be causing any trouble.
Why does it do this? Like, give me a second. For some reason, it just, some of your messages don't come through, but let's see. Okay, it didn't show up. 1 second. The Templars don't seem to give. They do. They do care. Like, Colin, like the blonde guy, he's a Templar. Cassandra over here, she's what's known as a Seeker, but they are a branch of the Templars. Yo, what's up?
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
Damn right.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a
But like I said, at the same time,
and they may be right.
Mages,
Didn't I?
like most people will point to the Teventer Imperium and be like, well, look at these guys and what they're doing.
Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act.
Pretty much.
What must be done, and I do it.
Like, Dragon Age 2 is a really good example of, like, the fear mages feel.
I thought the answer was before.
Because the example I always use is the final boss fight. Like, the final fight you have with the mages in that game. They turn into, what's it called?
You said you believe you're chosen.
I want to say the Harvester?
You believe in the Maker.
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more. I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe.
Yep, that's the motherfucker. So, yeah. It's a mage created abomination of, like, human bodies getting, like, forcibly put together. And it's just extremely dangerous, and it shows what, like, mages are willing to resort to for their freedom, which is extremely depressing. Alright, I'll wait till you come back to end the stream then. Because it's getting kinda late for me, and I'm kinda sleepy. But yeah, this is the other Templar, Cullen, who he has every right to be terrified of mages. After what he goes through in Dragon Age 1 and 2, he is 100% in his right to be like, mages are scary, and we should definitely be on our guard around them. Because if I remember correctly, he's the one in charge he's the one in charge of the Templars at the Circle. And he was always good to the hero of Ferelden, which is the canon name for the character you play as in that game. But yeah, he was always like super nice and everything. Damn, just short on that one too. He doesn't hate mages. He doesn't. But he is like extremely scared of them for, you know, obvious reasons. Because the during the events of Dragon Age 1, the mages like rebelled against the Templars, because not all Templars are like Colin. They're not all like good people. So he's there during the rebellion. They capture him and torture him to the point where, like, whenever you find him, he thinks that you're an illusion, because, like, he recognizes you and he knows, like, where you were at. So he thought you were dead. So, like, you walk in and he sees you and he's, like, terrified, because he's like, no, like, you're supposed to be dead. This and that. But then in the second game, he leaves the Circle, and he's still a Templar, but he's still like nervous around like mages and everything. And then whenever that happens, he has to deal with a second completely separate mage rebellion during that, which that man cannot catch a fucking break, because like he has every right to be hateful towards mages after all the shit he went through. Whenever it's like that first argument, whenever he's like, well, he's like, no, we need help from the Templars, and they're like, well, what about the mages? And he's like, no, it's not coming from a place of ignorance. He knows the power mages can have, and it is scary. But he does warm up to, like, the more you you side with like mages and everything in this, the more he like lightens up and like starts to trust mages more, which is a really good thing. But in all actuality, I would say don't blame the mages for how they are. I would definitely say, like, blame the Chantry, which is like which would be like the equivalent of like their boss, because the Chantry really fucks up the Templars bad, to the point where like let me think. So, mana is a thing in this, like most video games. To use magic, you have to have mana to cast, which is like a magical source for your character. And yeah, like mana is like your magical source, is like the easiest way I can describe it. And the one that's the right, it doesn't. Yeah. See, and I wouldn't even say like what he says, like whenever he's like, no, we should go with the Templars. The mages could rebel again for the third time in his own lifetime that he has seen. Like, it's not coming from a place of hostility either. It's coming from a place of understanding the power that they can have. But to like refill that like mana, which, you know, if I remember correctly, like in the comics and everything, like mana is never mentioned because it's literally just described as like, I think like they can feel like the pool of magic that is inside of them. However, a way to replenish that pool is to drink potions made out of a crystal called lyrium, which is like crystallized magic. Well, there's an issue with lyrium whenever it comes to the Templars, because mages are, you know, more suitable to drink it for the obvious reasons of, you know, they have a natural pool of magic inside of them. Templars can and do get addicted to lyrium, and it can kill them to the point where, like, Colin, I think if I remember correctly, was part of a like lyrium smuggling like operation, because like he talks about like the pain he goes through whenever he doesn't get lyrium, and the only place that they can legally like get lyrium for themselves is through the chantry. But, you know, they're not always going to be like, oh yeah, here, have some. They're going to be like very restrictive on it. Do you hear where the issue is here? Because what happens when the people who are dependent on something that only you have,
the apostates have fled to the hills.
What happens whenever they decide to rebel?
What's this?
It's all kinds of fucked up. Okay, let's make a sword. Alright.
Strange. Where does this lead?
But something good that does happen in this game is eventually you get to a quest where Colin is not feeling all that great for obvious reasons, and for that, and the obvious reason is he's going through lyrium withdrawal.
Must be one of the caches recruit Whittle mentioned.
And you don't have to. You can encourage him to you know, stop taking lyrium, which I always do. Because, you know, why would you keep like putting something that is basically killing you if you're not having it into your body? Oh, cool. I think I may close one more Fade Rift.
Excuse me, have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs. I'm on duty here, or...
So, for mages, also just cause it's gonna bug me if I don't say it, lyrium is actually spelled with a Y.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
But like it's Lyrium. You got everything else right. But lyrium for mages, it like replenishes like their their natural well of magic. Oh yeah, you were only off by a letter. But it replenishes like their natural like inner pool of magic. But for people like Colin, Templars, it grants them the ability to use a type of magic that is like almost like a type of anti-magic. Like it is used to like dispel mages, which basically just means it takes away their magical like prowess. Which, you know, what's the best way to fight something with magic? Something that can cancel out that magic. But at the same time, like, you know, you're forcibly making these people addicted to this substance because of the group of people you're afraid of.
I know you. But are you? Then prove it. Show me that the rift is there. The Maker.
I hope I'm the right level for this. If not, these people will be disappointed.
If only in hopes of appeasing it.
But yeah, that's the general gist of like what lyrium can and does do to people. Later on in the game, I'll if I remember correctly, it is written by Colin. There are codex entries for a book, and I think it's called like Tales of Illyrian Matter, which is a reference to like a book. I forget what its name is, however. The name is escaping me right now. It's a similar name. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. their attacks are all so like close together, so it's like impossible to stand up. All I need to do is get this to pop once. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're all just like so bunched together that it is just like anytime anything happens, it's just not good. Cast it between the two of you. Why did it not go off? I'll read your comment in a second. I'm just trying to survive. Wait, oh, that was Dispel. Holy crap. That just got so hectic so fast. Also, lyrium is so dangerous. Only dwarves can, mine it. Because they are legit. They are the only, race in all of Dragon Age that, doesn't have an affinity for magic, meaning they can't, like, you know, use it. I've had this thing. Oh, so have I. Oh, man. Alright. I know I can get, like, one more quest done here. So I'm gonna do that and then hop off. Come on. Yep. Yeah, they heard that I killed the Divine. Because I blew up the Chantry. That wasn't the case. Actually, now that I think about it, it kind of is true that it is my fault that the entire place blew up. I actually never thought about, like, I never thought about it, but the more I think about it, the more I realize, you know, it's kind of my fault. Oh, I can't activate that yet because fuck you, Soulless. I shouldn't have to do a stupid fucking quest for you. Also, one of my favorite pictures online is a picture of Soulless. Because it's Soulless, but with Kevin Spacey's face photoshopped on, and his name is Soulless Spacey's. Soulless Spacey.
I know the path there.
Maker's tears. I was a fool. How may we serve you? Herald of Undraft. When...
Is it a bit of a greedy thing to be like, yeah, you know what?
Shouldn't we meet with them?
Spread the word of the Inquisition. Go. Yes. Yes, it is. But did I just stop demons from coming through in this place? Also, yes. So I think I can afford to be a little selfish every now and again. I have one health potion. Okay.
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me...
She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... Here, I have some already.
Okay. Gonna turn this quest in, then hop off and get some slippity sleep. Oh yeah, that's right. The phylactery. There you go.
Here you go. The potion and instruct...
Although I will say there is another character in this game who is, like, who I really like, however, the way she acts, depending on how you play your character, is, like, kind of sad, how she acts towards you.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of... I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
I believe this is your phylactery.
Ah, I suspected he done. Maker curse the fools who started this war. Thank you. Matron was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
Also, this character is actually kind of interesting, because you're like, hey, you want to join us? And, like, oh, if I wish to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
Thank you again.
So, it's like, she's not willing to join because she's kind of like, well, what makes the Inquisition different than anyone else who's currently fighting? And I'm kind of sitting here like, you know what, that is a fair point. But at the same time, like, I fully understand, like, why she doesn't initially join, because if you go and help out, like, all the refugees and all this other stuff, she does join you. Because she, you know, understands that, like, oh no, I'm not just going around and, like, killing to kill. I'm not with a rebellion. I'm not trying to, like, stamp out the flame of the Mage Rebellion, which is kind of, like, rightly deserved. But at the same time, like, it's kind of not. Especially because of what Anders did in Dragon Age 2. That was extremely fucked up what he did. Yeah, so one person, one mage, that's it. Is all it took to start an entire mage rebellion. And he was fed up with what Templars did to mages. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what, Cassandra? Taunt that one specifically and get it off of me. Because I can help you out a lot more if it's not focusing on me. But at the same time, even though I know what Anders does in the second game, I still help him out. That's because my character is a monster whenever I play Dragon Age 2. You know, it's what I like to imagine, like, replaying a game. Your character is like, he's like, yeah, I know what you're about to do. Just like, looks over and like, slowly, like, nods at, like, his teammate. Yeah, I know what's about to go down. Oh my gosh, I can't even stand up. I'm about to get knocked down again. Or die. One of the two. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like, that is the issue with, like, so many of... Like, with these kind of demons, is, like, all their attacks knock you down, and I just die because of it. And they can get you into a cycle of just constantly getting knocked down. You stand back up, this one's doing an attack, it knocks you down, you stand back up, but the other one's doing its attack. But, oh, what did he do? He blew up a chantry with, like one of, like, the higher-ups of said chantry in it, and killed everyone else that was in it, because, you know, it was a giant explosion. Oh my gosh. Dude, shades are the worst. They do so much damage, but they're supposed to be, like, so weak, but they just tear up so much. Yeah. Like, the first time I played Dragon Age 2, going in not knowing what was going to happen, I liked Anders as a character. I thought, like, his entire story was super interesting, because he was a Grey Warden, which is something completely different than, like, Mage or Templar, but they're essentially, like, soldiers who fight a particular enemy in the series, and yeah. But he ends up blowing this building up, killing everyone inside of it, because he says enough is enough, and gets fed up with all, like, the chantry and everything, sticking their noses where they don't belong. Oh no, no, stand up, stand up. Oh no. I need to run. What? Wait, what? Why was it not stunned? I'm so lost. Why was it not stunned? Oh no. I'm not even gonna be able to run away from this thing. Yeah, because they're already starting to do the whole loop thing. Damn it. Ugh. Yeah, like, this is like what I mean. Like, they just do so much extra damage in this, on this difficulty. Like, it is insane. And, like, I want to clear this one because this is, like, a good, like, walkway to, like, get from certain points in the game. So, like, having this piece cleared is just so useful to have, and these things are just fucking my day up royally. Oh, they're not. No, wraiths. These things are called wraiths, not shades. These things that are swiping at me that just murdered me are shades. Okay, you know, I'll play as the mage character. Definitely better at playing the mage than the AI is. Oh, come on. And oh, there's that hit. And we're all grouped together again. No, you don't. Get that barrier off of it. This thing is just coming for him exclusively. Like, I am trying to, like, okay, that thing is dead. What level? These things are only level 4? It doesn't feel like it. Okay, you need to use Dispel. Like, yeah, barrier's great and all, but... Yeah, it's still saying I was need level 4. No. Oh my gosh. Yep. And yeah, this is what I mean by, like, if one starts going, like, it's impossible to get out of it. But yeah, I guess I'll just have to come back and do this at a later time. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's something I need up there. Yeah, that's what it is. You know what? I'll make my final. I'll complete one more quest and then I'm gonna sign off.
Bandits ahead.
And this is why I had so much trouble, like, the first time playing through Nightmare. Is everything does so much more damage than, like, normal. That's why, like, the moment, whenever I made the armor I'm currently wearing, whenever it's like, oh yeah, you get, so you get, like, I think it's like 40 more health than normal. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to need as much health as this game is going to give me. Yeah, I know how to heal. Plus, I get why they did it. But in Dragon Age 1, you could literally make your own, like, healing potions.
I doubt that's the
Did I figure out a way to break that so I had 99 healing potions at the start of the game? Of course I did. Why wouldn't I do that? But they fixed that problem in Dragon Age 2 by making it so, you know, instead of just doing that, you could, whenever you healed, it was on a timer.
I was not expecting so many deep. Thank you for joining.
So it was, like, super nice to have.
We'll need focused magical energy to get by. You, flathead.
Yeah, I just, once I get, like, my, because there are, like, they're called specializations in this game, and one of them is a Templar specialization. I will be taking that, because whenever it comes to, like closing fade rifts and everything about, Templars, it's not only is it about fighting like mages and all of that, it's also about fighting demons. Like there's like literally an ability where it's just like, oh, you can do X. Like that's like 200% of your weapon damage. And once you do, it will... I'm trying to think of how to word this. You do so much weapon damage to it as long as like they're within range of the attack. Which, you know, super nice to have.
I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Okay. Nope, where's Solus at? Oh, I didn't put the amulet on him yet. Okay. Yep. Now I'm probably willing to say I could take on that rift. As long as Solus stays in the back and, you know, plays the healer. Like Mercy.
Nicely done. The veil fire may
Hey,
prove useful.
you don't hear. Bam, there you go. And there's a reason why I'm doing this.
The runes are interacting somehow with the flame from the
And now I know how to make a fire rune. Okay, time to finish the East Road Bandits quest and call it a night. Although I will say this, I will be doing like probably some grinding off stream, just to make my life a little bit easier. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. The healing potion. Oh my gosh. Why is he just running away? Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Well, time for the second and last mini-boss of the stream. Please take out those fucking archers. You know what? No. Yeah, no. With how quickly they just knocked the fuck out of my barrier? Hell no. I'm gonna have to go back here and then go back up and then hopefully take out those guys. Because that's also a place I'm gonna have to go to later. I always forget I shouldn't go to this one. I should go here instead. Oh man. I'm gonna have to put my AC in the window soon. Gotta go around this corner. Hop off Tim. Listen to the train go by. Pray that my controller just stops messing with me just for a little bit of time. No, come on. Oh my god, my controller. Come on. Yeah, there's definitely like some of the quests that I'm not like the quest where I basically just have to go to a party. You can skip the boss fight in that, because if you get like the approval, like a full approval from the court, you don't have to do the fight. I'm going to get full approval from the court. Oh, thank God. Well.
Decent spot to camp.
Alright. Set up camp. Well, this was a ton of fun. I'm glad to be streaming back on YouTube again. Because, well, yeah, I'm just happy to be, I'm happy to be on YouTube again. But also, it's just fun to talk with other people. So, oh man, I don't even know what to do for my send-off for this. I guess all I can really say is, deep down, thanks for sticking with me. It means a lot. And from the world of Thedas, from Faden and me, I want you all to have yourselves a good day and good night. And always stick around for the fun shit. God, that was terrible. That's